Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to our second installment in What Matters Wednesday. Last week we talked about authenticity, how important it is in all of your relationships, how it very well could be the one thing that is holding you back from the success that you want personally or professionally, being inauthentic. I also gave you a couple tips on how to increase authenticity. As I said in that video, I couldn't give specifics because everybody starts at a different place, but I did give a couple general areas that you could look at in who you are and how to become more authentic. So today I want to talk about real quick relationships and why they're important. Well, obviously, everybody's going to go, well, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, relationships are important. Yes, they are, and we all know that. Many of us, though, are not very good at them. So that obviously impacts you personally, but it also impacts you professionally. So there is some science and there's a lot of data that goes into how good you are at building solid relationships and how happy and how successful you are, believe it or not. So I'm going to read a little bit to you and then I'm going to talk kind of quickly so I don't take up too much of your time today. So in the past 10 years, neuroscientists, psychologists, and economists have made quantum leaps in understanding why some of us flourish in happy, healthy lives and others do not. Yes, it's so important that you have all of these brains that I refer to them as studying what it takes to make you happy. What is different between the people that aren't as happy, aren't as successful compared to the people that are happy and that are successful. And not that success always necessarily means happiness, but that is the ultimate goal. So what has become clear in all of these studies and the data is that we're not just connected to others. We are the very product of the people and networks to which we are connected, okay? I'm reminded a lot growing up, my mom and my dad used to tell me, well, be careful who you associate with. You know, there's the guilt by association, obviously a negative way to look at it, but there's also the saying that we talked about last week. You're the sum of the people that you surround yourself with. Think about that. So we are the very product of the people and networks to which we're connected. Who you know determines who you are, how you feel, how you act, and what you achieve in life. So it's not just talent. It's not just raw ambition. It's not just motivation. Who you know and who you're surrounded by plays a significant part in that. Sometimes who you know can be the maker or breaker in that next big step. So think about this, the importance of those relationships and who you know, and then you being authentic in those relationships lets people know where you stand, how true you are, and makes them more willing to help you. Now I'm going to switch just a little bit, taking those relationships to what I mean with a network, okay? I don't want you to just think professional network, though that is what I'm going to be talking about, but a personal network. So your family is a network. Your friends, they're part of your network. The people that you work with, all of the people that you work with, not just the people that you report to, but the people that you work next to every day. They're your network. The types of relationships you have with all of those people impact your success and happiness in the role that you have at work and the role that you have at home, okay? So a network functions precisely because there's a recognition of mutual need, okay? At home, if you're the breadwinner, you're going to work, you're busting your ass, trying to do all that you can to support your family. Your family needs a roof over their head, they need food to eat, they need safety and security. You're providing that, and in return, they're providing you with the love and the support and the recognition and the appreciation for what you're doing. At work, the people that you work with, you're part of a team. And I don't just mean a project team somewhere, but you're part of a team. What you do every day, whether you realize it or not, impacts the people that work with you and around you. What they're doing through their day impacts you, whether you realize it or not. The people that you work for, your boss. You think about, you can use a really vague general, you come into work one day, you walk in, you're happy, oh yay, hey, I'm busting in for the whole day. Your boss walks in a bad mood, and this is obviously more emotional energy, but they come in a bad mood, the impact that has on everybody that then works for that person, the impact that it has on you kind of changes the whole feel and vibe of the day. Okay, so again, who you are, how you act, how successful you are is determined by who you're surrounded by. Back to the network. So there's the implicit understanding that investing time and energy in building the relationships with the people that are around you, with the right people, again, who you know, will pay dividends. So there's a benefit. The majority of 1%ers, think about all of the successful people that are in the world, are in the top stratum because they understand this dynamic. Because in fact, they themselves use the power of their network of contacts and friends to arrive where they're at in life. You know, it's not just talent. It's not just the raw ambition. It's not just the inspiration. It's who you know. It's who is there to support you. It's who sees that awesomeness in you that goes, hey, you know, I know that I can help you get here. Would you like me to make that connection? And then it's you saying yes to the help. It is you realizing that in order to get through that door, you need to ask somebody to help you get there, which is important. Why do I say all of this? Really, the point of me getting to this is networking. Okay, so professionals going out to different events, gathering business cards, trying to make more connections. Ultimately, your goal is to increase sales. So I want you to start thinking when you go to these events that mutual benefit, okay, the reciprocal effect. Yes, you are hoping to gain a client, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the person you're talking to. They can refer people to you. They only refer people to you if you have a relationship built or established with them. What is the best way to do that? Please don't let the first thing that comes out of your mouth when you meet them is, I'm a salesman, please buy my service product, I work for this company, this is how much it costs. When do you want to sign? That's not going to help. It's not going to build a relationship. Think about networking events much like when you go to a barbecue at a friend's house and you're meeting new people. Hey, how are you? What do you do for a living? Are you here with family, friends? How do you know so-and-so? Talk to people like they're humans, not like they're a potential paycheck, okay? You can get on LinkedIn, Opportunity, there's Shaper, which is an app on your phone which ties to LinkedIn. It doesn't matter. Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, all of them, all of these social networks that we are swamped and inundated by sales copy of buy my stuff, I think has transferred into human interaction, and it's made human interaction become less human. So I encourage you to keep the human factor in your conversations and talk to people like they're people. My second recommendation for you as far as networking goes, when you take that business card, send a follow-up email, okay? The follow-up email is as simple as, it was really great meeting you at this event. I look forward to the next time we see each other, possibly at the next event. Hey, would you like to grab a cup of coffee? Something along those lines. More importantly, bring something personal into that email, okay? Remember, you're talking to a human being. You're talking to somebody that they want to know that you listened to them when you had that first conversation. So sometimes what I do is when I'm at these events and I'm getting business cards, I like to listen. So when I walk away from the person, when we're done having our conversation, I will take notes on the back of their business card. So when I'm going through my cards, I have the notes down. Sometimes there's a lot of people, so you can't write the notes down on the business card or in a notebook. So as soon as you get to your car, flip the cards over and start writing as much as you can remember about those people. I go as far as dividing the cards up into the types of conversations I had. And then when you're writing that follow-up email, bring something from that conversation into that email. Hey, it was really nice meeting you at this event. Okay, maybe not say hey. So, dear so-and-so, it was really great meeting you at this event. I really enjoyed our conversation about the fact that, it's almost football season and that you said your favorite team was the Eagles. By the way, did you know that the Eagles just did this? So you're giving them more information, something useful, something fun. Closing with, I look forward to the next time we get to talk, or would you like to, meet and have coffee when you have a chance? And allow for that relationship to build. That will, I promise, eventually turn into something that is going to help your income, either with that person or they're going to be able to refer somebody to you. Referrals only happen from a relationship, okay? It's not what you know, it's who you know. Lastly, follow-up, okay? So I said the follow-up email after the event. When somebody sends you that email, that follow-up email, respond, okay? Even if they send it to you first, just respond to their email. Even if it is it was nice meeting you at this event, you respond with it was really great meeting you as well. I enjoyed our conversation about whatever it was. Look forward to the next time. Okay, so that is my 3 simple tips for you. Talk to people at networking events like they're humans. Don't let the first thing you say be your sales pitch, okay? Second, send the follow-up emails after the networking event. Hey, it was nice to meet you. Even better, third tip, make it personal, and that goes along with that email. And the bonus, follow-up. It's not just one email. Relationships do not happen from one conversation. They do not happen from one email. It doesn't matter if that person isn't responding as quick as you would like them to. You can set it up to where I'm going to email them once a week. I'm going to email them once every other week to kind of build that relationship. It's generosity. You're giving them information to help make their lives better. Maybe you have a referral to give them, whatever it is, just follow up, keep the connection, build your network. It's not what you know all the time. It's not just your talent. It's also who you know. Who you know can help break down doors for you, well, or at least open doors for you. So thank you for joining me for What Matters Wednesday. I look forward to hearing from you guys or talking to you guys next week through our next session. Again, should there be a topic that you would like me to cover really quick in 10 minutes, please go ahead and respond in the email with, hey Jen, can you go ahead and cover this and give me your insight on this? And then everybody gets to benefit from what you're asking. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.